you guys ready? Okay.
Alright, so to start off, I have a pretty serious question for anybody. Does anybody know why 6 is scared of 7? Because he ate 9. Thank you. Alright, okay, now to get serious. Do you guys know that America has some really serious issues, you know, politics and religion, but do you want to know a really serious one? Beer pong misconduct. It's a big deal. People around here have some major beer pong misconduct. Alright, so almost anybody can speak on beer pong misconduct, but I really feel that I'm experienced. You know, I know the rules, I know the supplies, I know the game. Alright, so by the end of this speech, I will successfully be able to show you guys how to play beer pong and how to set up a beer pong game and the supplies needed. Alright, so basically, the supplies needed. Alright, first, you need a table. Obviously, you can't play beer pong without a table. Your cups have to go on the table. Secondly, you need cups. Cups are, you know, a pretty big part of the game. And your balls are obviously a big part of the game, since that is what you're throwing. Also, your beverage is a big part of the game. Now, it is called beer pong, but that does not mean you have to play with beer, you know, but let me remind you, it's not called water or juice pong. Alright, your cups. You'll need 22 cups. Usually you get them in the 16-ounce size, 10 for each side, and you set them up in a triangular formation. And then there is 2 for rinsing your balls. And then your balls, takes 2 to play a game. And then usually you want a third one because they tend to get lost. And then your table width isn't that big of a deal as long as it's wide enough to hold all of your cups. But it needs to be around 8 feet because, I mean, if you don't have a long enough table, you kind of overshoot. Alright, setting up the table. Setting up is pretty self-explanatory. First off, you actually have to stand up your table if it's not already set up. And then you'll place 10 cups at each end of the table. Like so. This is how your cups are set up. This is what you do is you place 10 cups at each end, and then you equally divide your beverage between the 10 cups. And then you place 1 cup up to the left or right side of your triangle, 3/4 full of water, and that's used to rinse. Alright, now you are actually ready to play beer pong. So for the rules and regulations, deciding who gets first balls. Okay, if you and your partner are a winning team, you keep the table, you keep the balls. If both teams are starting out fresh, you guys have a shoot-off, which is known as eye-to-eye. That is where 1 player from each team takes the balls, you guys look eye-to-eye and you shoot at the same time. And then nobody makes it, you switch. First team to make it gets balls first. Alright, rules of the game are pretty simple. There's a thing called consolidation. After you guys make it into the cups, you can consolidate down. You can only consolidate on 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you can't ask to consolidate out of your turn. You cannot consolidate in the middle of a turn either. Alright, say when you bounce the ball, that means 2 cups. They pick up 2 cups and have to drink 2 cups. Interference, if you touch the ball before it hits the cup, then you have to pick up, or no, that means ball's back, sorry. And then if 2 balls make it, then they have to pick up those cups, and then that team gets those balls back and they get to shoot again. 2 balls in 1 cup equals 3 cups, plus balls back. Live ball's optional, but that must be decided at the first toss. And that's where like you can chase after the ball if it crosses over the median. Swatting is permitted after bouncing, so if somebody bounces it, you can swat it out of there. And then there's called redemption. After the last cup is made, you guys get a chance for redemption. That's where you bring back enough cups to make 3 cups on each side. And then whoever clears the 3 cups obviously wins. There's no second chance at redemption. Basically, if you lose, you have to drink all of your cups plus the opposing team's cups. These are not the only set of rules, obviously, but around here, these are like the basic rules and pretty much the rules you'll see most often. Everybody has their different rules and everybody has different ways to play the game, but this is pretty much the basics. Thank you.